We're back from Philly, okay, and you said about 3.5 weeks you were doing good, pain was decreased.
Yes.
Any numbness, or did it go away?
No, it was really low.
Really, really low. Okay.
Yes.
And what happened after about 3.5 weeks?
I think my ergonomics with work, laptop, text, phone.
Yeah,
just,
text neck,
went,
right?
Yeah, I like my habits, my bad habits.
Okay, so habits kind of kicked back in, if you will.
Yes. But it's not as bad as it was before.
The first time, which is phenomenal,
No,
so we're on a
right.
positive cycle.
Yes.
Blessings.
Yes.
Thank God, right?
Yes.
Where's the numbness right now?
Okay, so right now these two.
Okay, so the numbness is in her last, we call that the 4th and 5th digit on the left side. That comes from the nerves specifically out of the C7, T1 upper thoracic area. Quick recap is we have, look at that, T1 subluxation. If you zoom in there, Sav, you can see the T1 is out of alignment. The C7, I believe, is fused. We're gonna take a quick peek here. So yes, C2, 3 are freely movable, 1, 2, and 3. C4, C5, C6, and C7. Remember that 4 vertebrae. Yes. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Yes. C7, that's you. So what we do, you can see actually very clearly, and Carol, come over here, I want you to see this too. So this, come on over here. This area here is where the nerve comes out of. It's difficult to see on this view. And so C7 and T1, you can see this vertebrae is almost just a hair sliding forward, and that's going to put pressure right there where the nerve comes out of. So what we need to do is adjust the T1 and then work on aligning the thoracic, the mid-back, which is here, fairly in alignment, but work on adjusting the upper mid-back, so right here. And then we need to work on pulling the head back over the shoulders so that we take pressure off of those nerves there, because that leaning forward is what's going to cause the numbness.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
so we got to work on the ergonomics, the posture,
yes,
the way your muscles hold, really, which is really brain control, right?
Oh, okay.
Because the brain, right? So the brain, we adjust to influence the brain. The brain then tells the muscles what to do, which holds the spine.
Okay, great.
So we have to do everything.
Okay, ready.
And what about the leg? Any numbness in the leg?
Leg's been okay.
Right
I've been
on.
doing the squatting.
Amazing. I mean, you want to demo one really quick for us?
Okay.
Let's come on over. So this is, we give homework. We give homework for people. And I think, gyms are great, equipment's phenomenal, but the basics are the basics. So let's see the low squat, please. Right on. So yep, she's utilizing the table, which is totally okay. For anybody watching this position, and then keep that chest up, use your elbows against your knees. This position is so essential to mobilize the hips, the lower back, and even the mid-upper back. I want you to work, we're going to work this week on really pulling your chest up. So I'll stand right behind you, and you can use my leg to lean into a little bit, and really we're going to just, so like right through there. That's where we want to be.
Okay.
So that level of core strength, and then the head coming over the torso, yes?
That feels good.
Isn't that amazing how that feels?
Yes.
And you're not leaning on me too hard, so that's
No.
perfect. Now, see if you can utilize the table, push through your heels and stand up from this position. See if you can. There we go, okay. So the reason we showed that is kind of a little ratchety, which is okay.
Okay.
I go through this, if I get off track on my squats, we all do. We want her coming up nice and smooth in one plane, not going forward or backwards, okay?
Okay.
Let's
Sounds
get rolling.
good. Okay.
We're going to start face down, please. And we're going to start with her thoracic spine. Thank you, dear. And we're going to have you breathe in nice and deep. And out. We're going to straighten this arm out like so, nice and open. We're going to push up here, push, push, push. Okay, so we've got her mid-traps. Straighten that arm out, push up. Doing a little bit better on that side. Push up this way. Okay, and this one here. Push up, push, push, push. Beautiful, and then bring this one really far forward, push up. And she's got nothing. It's okay, that's a tough one. Push up again, lock your elbow, push, push. There it is. So we're going to start in her lower trap. She can relax your arm. So the problem is in her neck that she's had surgery for. We're starting in her lower thoracic spine. We're starting close to her T12. We're doing soft tissue muscle rehab on her lower trapezius. and multifidus muscles. Yeah, welcome back. Breathe through it. And we need to get these muscles to fire, because giving somebody exercises when their muscles aren't firing or their spine's not moving, unfortunately, is fairly pointless.
Oh boy.
Breathe. She's from Philly, so she's tough. Breathe. Okay, this hand goes on your back, please. And we're going to do a counter strain here. We're going to breathe in nice and deep and out. All the way out. And don't breathe out again, and then this time don't breathe in. All the way out. So we're resetting the firing of all these muscles. Breathe and relax. There we go. And we're going to lay onto your back, please. In sort of a strange way.
In a weird way, yeah.
Yeah, when we get muscles firing properly, it does hurt when we're doing that, but it feels like the right thing. We're going to go ahead and just cover the chest gently there. Is it okay if I put my hand here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to use a hand to stretch the pecs. So this is the opposing musculature here. Obviously over-tightened, you can tell by her expression. Breathe. Keep breathing, you're doing great. Only a few more minutes. Just kidding. Okay. And then we're going to have your hands at your side.
Feels good.
It's great when he stops.
Just go like that.
Okay, slide up a little bit towards your head. And then I'm going to kick these shoes off here so you relax. And then what we're going to do is have your legs to the right. I'm going to pull this way. Carol, you resist. Go ahead. Pull, pull, pull. Awesome. Lower back muscles are firing. You pull to the left right here. Pull, pull, pull. Excellent. Let it go. And we're going to check her hip flexors. Straighten up this leg. Push up with your right foot. Go. Okay, a little bit of weakness there. We're going to lift up this side. And then push up again with your left foot. Push, push, push. Almost. So she's got a bilateral weakness. So we're going to take a look here at her upper neck. Head relax. Oh, you are so ready for an alignment. Wow. Okay, we're going to have this leg out here again. Push up, Miss Carol. Beautiful, strong again. Lift up here. Push up. Beautiful. So we've got an upper neck subluxation. We're going to breathe in nice and deep. And out. Excellent. She had a bilateral weak lower, psoas. Push up here. We adjust her occiput, the base of her skull, and her psoas muscles turn on again. Push up. Beautiful. Excellent. So rather than beating up those lower back muscles, you didn't need that. Now we're going to, let's have you sit up actually. Tighten your abs, come on up. We're going to face this way, please. Palms up on the legs here. You look straight ahead. And go ahead and flex your head all the way down, head all the way forward, chin to your chest. Push your head into my hand, push, push, push. So those deep neck flexors are turned off, which are critical to the imbalance here. I want your head all the way down, halfway to the left, just a little bit. Push down again. Okay, left side scalenes are turned off, head all the way down, all the way to the left. And push down, push, push, push. SCM is about 3/4 on. Halfway to the right, push down. Strong, head all the way down, all the way to the right. Push down. Beautiful. So we're going to go with her scalenes, head all the way down. And, oh, hey.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that'll wake you up a little bit, right? when we touch an area that's been problematic, it'll bring you right into your body, huh, Carol?
Yes.
Head all the way down, halfway to the left, push down, push, push, push. Beautiful, head all the way down, all the way to the left, push down. Beautiful, okay. So we're gonna lay on your back. So we found her middle scalenes. Now, what's interesting about that, if you come over here to look at the film, and you can just stay there, Carol. Her middle scalenes on her right side, these are neck flexor muscles, are tightened. They're not firing, they're weak, which means that they're going to be constantly trying to hold themselves. If you look here, your head is tilted to the side. These muscles are overworked and strained because look at your head tilt to the right. So we're going to get them firing again. We want to change the firing of your brain to your body. So this is where you just get to breathe. Yeah. A lot of emotion. A lot of emotion and stress goes into our system.
Oh, can I have a little break?
Yeah, you have a break, absolutely. Please. What many people don't necessarily realize is that our day, our life, our stresses, we take them in. Our nervous system is how we sense the outer world as well as the inner world. And when our spine doesn't move and gets stuck, it changes the input to our brain, it changes our sensory perception in so many ways. And then we start working to release that.
That felt like stress.
Yeah, and not only does it hurt, it hurts.
Was like emotion stuff.
Yeah, it
stress
activates pathways that haven't fired in a long time, and pathways that may be associated and bridged with other neuronal pathways that are involved with stress, the formation of feelings, memories, etc. So
Is that when I'm yelling at my kids? That's the spot. Sorry, guys.
very well, maybe. I know, right? Yeah, it's interesting
Get
too.
off those video games.
It's interesting. You know, we just did a show earlier this week, and we talked about that anything you do to others, you do to yourself. But how true is that? That when we stress, we stress out about somebody else, but it actually affects us internally. Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Let's breathe. There we go. So we're on that. Yeah, those scalene muscles. Mm-hmm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And have a big breath in. Hold your breath. Don't help me. We're just going to do a gentle fold here. You just keep holding your breath as long as you can. So we're resetting the firing of those other muscles that are helping. Yeah.
Hell.
Wild, right?
It's like everything wakes up. It's really.
Yeah. Then we're gonna come on onto your tummy now. So come on up, tighten the abs. We're gonna lay face down, please, when you're ready. So in her case, her anterior middle scalenes weren't firing. So we're going to do a myofascial release on her neck extensors, which are posterior and antagonistic to that. So we're going to just lift the hair a little bit here. Just use a little bit of lotion right there. Right through here. Alright, and let's start out elongating this posterior chain. You let go. Yeah, there's a lot in there. And then what we're going to do is take deep but gently to start on these neck extensors. You okay there? These neck extensors are tired. overworked.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Oh.
Based on how it feels, yeah?
Oh. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Ow.
So one important point to note is that we're actually not adjusting the fused area. We're working around it. And we're actually never coming into contact with any metal because they went through the front when they did the surgery. We're simply working around it, but her body's limitations for so many years were severe that she's essentially forgotten what it's like to have motion there. You breathe in nice and deep, Miss Carol. And out. Breath in. And out. Chin up slightly and let it go. Yeah. There's a big movement. We're going to breathe in again. And out. And let your arms drop off the table. Maybe lay on your left side, Miss Carol. Hips relaxed, thank you. Go. And here. We're going to have a slow, deep breath in and out. Loose there.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Freedom in thy own
So
body.
good.
Yeah. I'm really glad
Oh.
Carol came back so we can pick up where we left off, keep her spine moving, get the muscles firing, get the brain and body connected and coordinated.
That was a good connector. I feel
Come
like
on.
everything's all.
Oh yeah. We're just getting started. We're going to be lay onto this side now, so we're going to lay down there for me, please. Thank you, Miss Carol. Hips relaxed, I got you. Big movement. You can actually gently sit up now. So we're going to come back up just how we were before. And just straddle the table here. Palms go up on your knees. Head down, please. There you go. Push into my hand. Downwards more. Yeah, so you can sit up here. And then head goes, yes, like that. Push. Beautiful. Head halfway to the left. You got it. And down. Push into my hand. All the way down, all the way to the left. Push down. Beautiful. We're going to lay face down again. Check the trapezius muscle we worked on.
I think I saw it.
Oh, wonderful face blotters. There we go. Hand here. We're going to straighten this out, Miss Carol. Open your hand. Push up. Right there. Push up. Push up. Excellent. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use the arthrostim on her upper thoracic spine to condition this area for motion and break up some scar tissue. Then we're going to do a specific neck adjustment, standing upper thoracic adjustment to mobilize this further. Then we're going to put her on some exercises because now that we got the muscles firing, now we really need to train her brain how to keep that going. See, doing exercises first without the muscles firing properly, you just get what's called synergistic compensation. So you get other muscles that do the same motion helping out. Remember this thing, Carol? It makes a noise, right?
Yes.
I'm going to start right here. Are we okay there?
Mm-hmm.
let's have you slide down a little bit. A little more. And then we're going to have our chin up. There we go, just like that. Head relaxed. We okay in the neck?
Mm-hmm.
Head relaxed. Are we okay through here? Is that too much?
It's okay.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Painful?
Yeah, right, a little bit, right.
Right there, okay.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and actually stand up. We're going to change the order a little bit of what we're going to do. Okay? You face this way and the head goes down. You're going to breathe. And down. Hands on top of mine. And interlock your fingers and give me a good squeeze. Now stand up tall. Now breathe in, head down, and fall back.
Nice.
There we go.
That feels good.
Okay, now we're gonna lay on your back, please.
Oh man, that all connected to everything in the back on the left, down in there, really well.
Isn't that amazing?
Like that down there is, oh yeah, that was great.
Stay right there. Let's go and lay face down now. Now we may have reviewed this before, but we're going to review it again. So one of the weaknesses that you're having is through your posterior chain here. And so we've got to activate that. We did our part here. You're going to hold your arms up. This is one of the hardest ones for me. It's probably one of the simplest exercises there is. Your arms are about right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to, as you come up into a back extension, you're going to swing these, come up, up, up with your, yep, just like that, and keep them externally rotated. And the idea, oh, snap, through there and through there, wow. And then back down. And they're even harder on the floor where there's no headrest. Yep, all as forward, yep, and as high as you can get them. And then breathe in and breathe out. And swing them back and head into extension like you're looking at. You should have a nice little saying right there. Okay, and then breathe in as you come down. All the way down, all the way. Arms all the way forward, as high up as you can get them, which is really hard. This exercise looks easy. It is so hard, especially on the floor. I smile only because I know I struggle doing it too. Breathe in and out. Let's see it. Yep, yep, and really squeeze those shoulder blades, yeah. And then breathe in and come back down. I think that was 4, if I can count properly. 4, 5, let's go again. Breathe, arms up more. This is so hard to do, and back. But yet she's doing a phenomenal job. So this variation, we've only got 5 more. Now what we're going to do is have you on your back, please. I'm going to slide down this way just a little bit. Head up in the air. And right about there. Fall backwards. So, does this cause or irritate any numbness in your hand?
No.
Okay, you're going to stay there. Just like that.
That's good.
After this, we're going to have Carol on traction for about 15 minutes. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to give her a mental exercise to take with her, and we'll see her again in a few hours.